Well, greetings everyone, and welcome to this special edition, this special Saturday edition to the new mod test for Saturday, April 9th. And what we have before us is the Perard Pack by Univers Simu modding. This pack will consume 162.16 megabytes of your memory, to be warned. However, this pack contains 2 trailers, a header trailer, 7 auger wagons, and 5 manure spreaders. There's one pack there. And so this is going to be quite a lengthy video, unfortunately, because I feel I must and I will go through each and every one of these and test each and every one of these for your viewing pleasure. And we will start with the trailers. So, yes. So I'm going to prepare each one, and we're going to cut away, and I'm going to cut into, and we're going to examine and discuss each item individually, step by step, as we go through them all. The auger wagons will be kind of grouped together in types. The manure spreaders will be all done at once. So it's not going to be, 17 different little videos, but there will be a few addressing each separate type of piece of equipment. So we're going to start with the trailer here. So we're going to cut away, and when we come back, we will demonstrate how what that does and how it is used. Right, so we're going to start with this one. It's a low loader trailer, obviously, and you're going to find this one under Tools and Low Loaders. There it is. The Plateau Soul SHT600, $17,270. That is 5 slots. You can have it either like so, or with the cage, which I have in front of us. It'll add $1,400 to the cost. Now, this one is an interesting little piece. As you can see, it has a beacon on the back. Oops, not that one yet. Signals, left and right signals. Now, L1, unfold low loader, and it will do this. Right, so now you say, well, how am I going to get a pallet on there? L1, left D-pad, it will take away those sides. So now you can place your whatever it is you want to put there. Like so. Yes, like so. And you have straps. You can manually strap it down if you so wish to do so. Or if you press R1, fasten and unfasten the belts. There we go. As for that, we close the cover. The gate is put up. Fold the low loader. There it is. Now it goes up. There it gets folded. And away we go. If you can drive, you could probably try to get a vehicle on there or something. But anyways, it's that's what it is. It's a little trailer with a kind of a very unique way of getting on the ground. Right, so that yes, that was the Perard Plateau Soul SHT600, and that was 5 slots. Moving on to the next one. All right, so here we go. We have the next trailer. This is also a low loader. You will find it under low loaders. And there it is, the Perardo RPE 26. This will cost you $44,545, weigh 4 tons, and 6 slots on console. There is no... can get getting close? Yeah, there's no configurations except for the license plate on this one. Uh, as we have it hooked up here, as you can see, we have plenty of beacons and all sorts of things. L1, your right stick, L1 and right stick up and down will raise and lower that. Uh, and it's very nice. It just goes, let's get a little better look at that. Goes down and it doesn't bounce up or do anything weird. It's like this just drops. It's very nice. So we also have an unfold. Now take a look at this. I hit the unfold. It puts out it basically widens the trailer for you. Very nice. Have tension belts? Yes, it does. Yeah, so say for instance you have come across a nice vintage tractor that you wish to take home because it's much too slow to drive home. You can just get that little fella up there like so. Shut her down. Strap it down. Let's get that ramp back up. We got our beacons on. And I think that's about it. Yes, so we're set to go. Away we go at 32 miles an hour instead of, well, 19 miles an hour that you would be going home in this thing if you were to drive it now. It does seem pretty steady on its wheels. It doesn't have any problem with the straps locking onto it. And if you hit something, no problem, that will stay solid on there. Right on. Right, so that is the second low loader. Obviously for vehicles, let's see if we can get this thing parked. It has a turning axle in the rear. I'm gonna hit the... Oh, look at that. My driving is better than I thought it was. Right on. So, there you have it. That is the Perard RPE 26. 6 slots on console. Next, we will look at the Perard 4R MN 1250. All right then, so here we have the Perard 4R MN 1250. The 1250 stands for 12 meters and 12 and a half meters is what it's supposed to maximum length of a header. We have a 12 meter header here, and we're going to attempt to place it on there. You will find this under tools, and hopefully it's under header trailers because that's where I would expect it to be, and there it is. The 4RMN 1250, $17,715. As I said, 5 slots on console. We have, this is one of the first ones where we have the option to put a sign on the back. Basically, agricultural convoy in French. I think it's French. It looks like French. And we can change the color of it to, well, anything. So that's something new as well. If you want to match it to a cloth or black to Agco, whatever you so desire. But we have the red one here, and we're going to put this on there and see what happens, basically. Right. Well, it looks like we've put it on there the correct way. Ah, yes, it has beacons, as you can see. Beacons, signals, lights. Um, now, that is it. It should be on there, and it looks like it fits just nicely. 12-meter Egco, or that's a Fent header. It looks pretty steady on there. It has a very nice long um, trailer arm on it, so that, yes, it's on there for sure. It is definitely on there. Good. Locked in there nice and tight. It has a really nice long, as I was saying, a nice long uh, trailer hitch like arm. I don't know what the technical name for that. So it'll fit underneath any. It should be able to fit underneath any hitch on a harvester. Now let's get it off of there now. Getting there is half the fun. Let's see if it'll. And there it is. Just like that. That's the most fun I've had with the header trailer in a long time. And that's your Perard 4R MN 1250, 5 slots on console. So we're going to put this away and we're going to move on to the Auger Wagons. So we'll be right back. All right, so Auger Wagons. This pack has 7 Auger Wagons. However, the first 4, let me make sure. 7, I think I said 7. Yes, there's 7 Auger Wagons. 3 different types. The first 4 here are the what you would call the traditional type of auger wagon, where it has wheels or a track, in this case, and a pipe that flips up, that comes up out to one end, in various sizes and a number of wheels and so forth. So these you will find under Auger Wagons. And likely at the end here, yes, there we go. So we got the X-Flow 1519, X-Flow 1519 tracks, X-Flow 2834, and X-Flow 71. So now the slots are 12, 14, 9, and 7, if I have my notes correct. So let's look at them individually then, in the store, and we'll kind of quickly go through, because they're basically, you have a 1500 capacity or the 1900 capacity. That's pretty straightforward. The wheel brands are like so, and you can have an option for a sign, Convoy Agriculture, Convoy Agriculture, or something like that. My French is terrible. And that's going to be $53,740. The next one is basically the same, 15 or 19, but has tracks. And then, of course, your sign. That will come in at 98,740. So pretty pricey for a 20,000 liter or 19,000 liter, a little baby auger wagon, if you ask me. Now, on to the X-Flow 28, 28 being 28,000 liters or 34,000 liters. I like these numbers system. This is very straightforward and nice. Of course, you have a few tire choices and a sign option. Capacity 34,000. That'll run you 82,915. And the big daddy of them all, of the pack, or of these 4 anyways, is the X-Flow 71, 171,000 to purchase. And we'll have the just that's 71,000 liters. That's a lot for an auger wagon. Pretty decent size, actually. I think that's aside from the big bin ones, the walkabouts ones. I think this is the largest auger. Could be wrong. So ignore the pig food and lime. That's the mod that I have. So those are the items that these will carry. Now, we're gonna fill each one and empty each one, so you can see the operation of each, so as not to miss anything. Now, L1 pipe out is down, and open cover, standard kind of open cover type thing. We will just spin around here and fill it up with something. Typically, it would be grain or even fertilizer or seed. These would typically be, I would say, fertilizer. There it is. So 15,000 liters of fertilizer. Now, there is no really a lot of options. There's no adjustable pipe. You just kind of drive over the area and unload it, basically. And there it goes. Not too bad. Fairly quickly for a small tank such as that. And there it is. Put the pipe away. It does not. This one doesn't. Oh, that does. It has a beacon. So there's the beacon. Beacon and signals, lights, all that jazz. Right, on to the next one. I fully expect these to all operate the same. However, that is why we test it, and we are testing it. This is typically, so let's try seeds, because this would typically be something you would likely use this for as a seed tender, transporting seeds to somewhere, like to the field. Yeah, same things. There's no extra doohickeys or whatevers. There's the beacon and signals and lights and so forth. Empties fairly quickly. Very nice, very smooth. Good sound effects. Put that pipe away. Park that one. Turns nice and easily. It doesn't bind up, or the tracks don't give it any trouble. So the tracks are kind of neat. Looks definitely 3D tracks on there. Very nice. You come to expect the 3D type of tracks now, pretty much. If something doesn't have it, it's kind of odd. Open the cover again, the same thing. This one has R1 and right stick. You can adjust the tongue to balance the weight or adjust it to whatever you're driving with. Other than that, there it is. It seems to, even with the two wheels on there, seems to drive around pretty nice. It's not binding or jamming or anything like that. Let's see here. We'd probably maybe have some soybeans in here. This might be something you'd use on a smaller farm to take a crop out of the field. And there we go. Unloading. No adjustment for the pipe on this one either, although we can adjust the tongue as shown before. Like so. Very nice. We don't need to see it empty all the way. Park this back around here. Beacon. It has a beacon in the back as well, just like so. Now for the big one. This might be a little bit underpowered for this, actually. I think it recommends 400 horsepower. There's the beacon back there. We'll open the lid. It has turning axles, so that's very nice. That's going to help because of the 3 axles. It would be something that's very helpful. So now, let's say, well, typically you're going to get maybe a lot of oats, and you'll definitely be using this for collecting crop from a harvester out in the field. And this as well has your adjustable tongue. Yep, you can definitely feel this is full of crop. Now you can close the lid, close the cover, close it. Let's get that pipe out. Nice sound effect, very smooth. Of course, again, just the adjustable tongue, and you can unload anywhere, of course, but if you drive over, say, a sell point or or perhaps it should be unloading into this into the maybe I'm too close. This silo should take, there it is. Or you unload into a truck or another trailer for transport. I'm curious to kind of see how fast this actually unloads. Usually the auger wagons unload pretty quickly, but there is quite a bit of product in there. 71,000 liters is nothing to sneeze at. And it looks like it would unload in a fairly decent amount of time. And those are your traditional style auger wagons. We're going to park this one back over there, and we're going to show you what's coming up next. Because we have something interesting that I haven't much tried yet. Whoops. The next 3 auger wagons are not quite as standard. We have what looks to be a transfer system, auger type transfer system, something similar to the augers we have in the base game, and 2 non-traditional style auger wagons. So that's what we're going to be looking at next. All right, so for the next section here I've set up a little scenario where we have some product in a small tipper that we want to transfer into an auger wagon, or say another trailer or something of that sort, and yet we don't have any way to do that. Well, now we do. So what is this? This is the Perard TE500. I believe that's 9 slots. So this is 9, this is 9, and this is 8. The big one is 8 only for some reason. I think I've got that all correct. So first of all, let's find them in the store. They are still all under auger wagons, as we see. There we go. So here it is, the Trans Express 500. So it says requires 20 horsepower. So very little. Actually, I could have had the Zeter hooked up to it. Actually, 20 horsepower. It's an auger. It's an auger, really. So let's have a look at it. Here it is. There it is. It's just a way to, it's a tow behind, it's kind of an auger. As you will see here, the pipe, let's get in it first. All right, so, pipe in, it folds that in like so. Puts up those little things there, and we'll put the lights on and the beacons, and it has a beacon, as you can see. And you just drive around like so. It's a little portable auger. So now, right, yes, okay, so let's pipe out again. So it puts out the little stands, kicks out that, and it opens up, basically, opens up the auger. You can move it around still a little bit. You won't be able to drive it around too great with that like that. But also R1 and right stick up and down, you can angle that pipe left and right to position it where you want to. So you have to have a vehicle running and attached for this to work. It will fill up, but it won't spit anything out unless you have something running and attached to it. So let's get in our cloths here. And so we have some oats here that we need to get transferred into that trailer. And we're far away from anything and everything that would do that for us. So here, all we need to do, the trigger comes up, as you can see. And as we pour in, it gets immediately transferred. It will kind of fill up, so you might have to, yeah, it's pouring in faster than it can dump out. But there you go. And like so. And now we have our product transferred. Happy days, as it were. Right. And so that is a pretty neat little thing. I haven't seen that anywhere like that before. Very neat. So another version of an auger, basically. Right. So on to the next little piece of equipment in these next three that we're talking about and looking at here. This one is get close, Perard Interbini 27. So let's go look at these two, the next two after after that auger. So here we go, the Interbini 27 and the Interbini 46. This one's suggested 180 horsepower, 27,000 liters, and that is 9 slots. And this is recommended 300 horsepower, 46,000 liters, 16 tons, and 8 slots. This is there again, not much for options, Trelleborg or BKT, some tire options, and that's it. Same with this, although you do have a few more tire options. Platform, that's on the front. You can put that on the front or not. Just aesthetics, just cosmetics. Also mudguard, yes or no. So if you like it on, yes or no. And that's it. So let's hop in. Let's open the cover is standard open, close, like so. We'll need it open. Let's go fill it up. Right stick, yes. R1 and right stick, adjustable tongue. Height. These are you would typically use these for collecting. We'll just go with oats again. Crop from the field from the harvesters. And there we go. Filled up like that. No problem. 27,000 liters. A turning axle on the back. Now, as you may notice, the auger is kind of out the side, not out the front or the back. Now, if we L1, we have an option for pipe out. However, that doesn't do anything, and I'm not sure if that was a missed thing. No, also no beacons. Signals, no beacons. Now, if we do L1 again, that right stick swings out that auger like so. And that's how you get the auger out. L1 and your right stick, right and left. There you go. Quite quick, actually. You can whip that sucker out in a second. And then, oh, is that where you need to? Ah, that's where the pipe out comes. It opens some kind of a gate to unload. Wow, that unloading pretty quick. So, where's this pipe in? Oh, see that down there? There it is. Oh, if I can get the camera in there. Pipe out. It opens that little gate there, and pipe in, closes it so that you don't accidentally unload anything you don't want to. Once you get it open up, then you go pipe out. It opens up that little gate and it starts unloading. Close that up. There we go. Figured it out. We already have some oats in here, but we're going to fill it right up because I want to see, and maybe you do too, how fast this one's going to unload. And this operates the same way as the littler one, although this one has beacons. Yay! Okay, so let's top this up. And this one holds 46,000 liters, not as much as the other Auger wagon, but it's a little bit more compact, as you can see. And so same options, right stick, left and right. You can adjust the height, turning axles. Let's get that pipe out. That sucker just comes swinging right out, doesn't it? And now L1, remember L1 and D-pad down opens up that. There you go. And now we have, you can kind of adjust it, but that's about it. It's not really, I would say, adjustable pipe. And that's emptying out at a fairly rapid pace. Yes, indeed. Fairly rapid indeed. Very nice. And there it is, empty. I guess you could leave that pipe open and closed. Let's see if we can see it. Can we see it here? No, it's more of a. Oh, that's how this the whole bottom opens up. Yeah, cool. Right on. That's the first time I've kind of seen something like that. Next, we're going to move on to the manure spreaders. All right, so here we are, the last set of pieces of equipment. We have come to the spreaders, manure spreaders. So we have, let's get, you know what, let's get up in here because this way we can see a little bit better. So as you can see, two of them have lime. So two of them do both lime and manure, and three of them only do manure. So you can see there's some different sizes. As you can see by the spreading systems, the ones with lime have a different type of spreading system than the ones that only do manure. So, having looked at it this way, let's see them in the store. Right, so they will be down to buy manure spreaders. Here we go. And there they are, all starting from the smallest one. This one is the CE 150L. It spreads at 18 meters. Manure only, 9 miles per hour. It holds 1,500 liters and requires 120 horsepower. And there it is. Trelleborg or Michelin. Oh, that's quite a difference. Michelin, Midas, Trelleborg. Yes, those three choices of tires, whichever you prefer. Moving on to the Perardo CL200 SL as we look in here. Oh, all of these, starting from the smallest to largest, they're all 13, 12, 13, 12, and the last one is 9 slots. So they're all around that. This one will hold 20,000 liters. This is manure only. 8.9 tons. Recommended power 220. This will also spread at 18 meters at 9 miles per hour. It will have those choices for tires. $75,320. Moving on to the CL200T. This will do manure and lime. $87,395. 220 horsepower as well. There we go. So 24 meters spread. We're going to test all of these after we do this. Whoops. Tire choices. There we go. Tire choices. Those are your tire choices. Moving on to the CL300 SL, 105,400, manure only. This also recommended 220 horsepower, 18 meters only. Spread, 16.4 tons, 30,000 liters of material it will hold, and it too has all those tire choices. Moving on to the last one, yes. So looks like it's the same size and design as the CL300, the CL300T for 117,620. This will do both lime and manure, as you can see the different style of spreader on the back. 30,000 liters, recommended 300 horsepower, 24 meters at 9 miles per hour, and you have those tire choices. Right, okay, so let's start with, you know what, I'm going to get these out in the field and then we're going to set them off one by one once we're out in the field, so bear with me. Okay, well, here we are with the smallest one out on the field, and we're just going to set the worker off and have a look, and there he goes. I'm just going to watch him go down, make sure everything is okay. Nice, the spread width, I believe, is 18 meters on this one. Looks about right. It is, the manure isn't gonna, manure doesn't last too long. It kind of pretty much goes out pretty quickly. So there are other ways to extend the life. I mean, I have a few videos telling you how to get the workers to pull manure out of your cow pens and so forth. And we're just going to watch him turn around, because sometimes that's a problem. Not that I'm expecting problems. We just want to make sure there's no overlap when they come around. And yep, that looks about right. Pretty much. Now, here's the next one. This is the next biggest one. And that looks like that is 18 meters spread width as well. Looks like it, yes. We might as well jump over to the last one. And that is, yes, definitely looks like 18 meters. And let's just make sure this fella here does a proper turnaround, because sometimes they don't. And we are testing each one of these, as you can see. So you can probably fast forward a little bit if you don't want to see but in the interest of being very thorough and making sure that it actually works properly, and it seems to be, we're going to let him go, and there it is. Yes, that looks very good. We'll stop him. We'll get into this one. Yes, as he's doing the turnaround. Make sure he lines up properly. That looks like there's a little bit of overlap on there, but I can't be exactly sure now. Although that does look pretty good. Okay, now the ones with lime. I do believe this was supposed to be 24. That does not look like 24. So, yeah. So 18 with lime, 24. If we look at them, manure spreaders, 24, 24. Oh, there was 18, 18, 18, 18. The lime, yeah, it's supposed to be 24, but I guess it's 24 for manure and 18 for lime. That's what it's looking like. Mm-hmm. That's definitely 18. Right. So, oh. That lime is not going down very quickly. 30,000 liters of lime does not actually last that long. Even spreading at 18 meters, uh, that should go down a lot quicker than that. That's curious. Usually lime spits out really fast. Well, there you have it. You might have a very frugal way to spread lime with this pack. It looks like it's lasting, or if it's just me, I'm not sure. Yeah, that's lasting a long time. That's curious. Right. Well, that's going to wrap things up then. That is the Perard Pack. We're going to go back to let's go back to the store area and kind of wrap things up. So we've had the low loaders, the header trailer, the standard auger wagons, the auger transfer device, and the less conventional type auger wagons, and the manure spreaders. 5 different manure spreaders. 2 of them will do lime as well, and that's the Perard pack. That is 162.16 megabytes to download this pack. So it all depends on how much of these items you're going to use. It could be well worth downloading this. However, if there's only 1 or 2 things, perhaps not. But that will be left up to you to decide. I'm Looney Farm Guy, and remember, it's only a game. So have fun with this Perard Pack, if you wish. Till next time, bye for now.